Continuing on with Chapter 9, we're going to open up 9-3. And you should see some data there provided for you. We're going to go ahead and click the column. If you don't have it showing, go ahead and hold it down. You want the column graph tool. Click once on the artboard. That size should be 6x4 and click OK. Back to the top selection tool and move that if you need to. And we're going to just copy the data that's already there, hitting backspace with that default one. Don't forget you don't have to type 0.00, just the 10. Or just the single digits, fine. It'll automatically put 0.00 for you. When you're done, go ahead and commit. And then exit out. And move that with the top tool if you need to. And I'm going to go ahead and just delete the data up here. Delete or backspace. You're going to select the graph with your top tool and go to Object all the way down to Graph and then Data. We're going to change some numbers in there. The 7 should actually be an 8. And the 20, change it to 19. And once you check mark that, commit it, you should see your graph change. And then exit out of there. I'm going to deselect the graph and go to our group selection tool. Make sure you're on group and not direct. Click the first black column 3 times so it's all selected, and we're going to change that color to green. Do the same thing again with the second column, yellow, and then the third column is a blue like clouds. Whatever blue you want there. Go ahead and deselect that, go back to the selection tool, and we're going to click the entire graph, go up to Object, Graph, Type, and we're going to click Add a Drop Shadow. Nothing else there. And we're going to click up here on the graph options and do a value axis. And on the length, let's see, we want the full width. And when you're done with that, click OK. And it should add a drop shadow there. We're going to deselect, go back to the group selection, and click the yellow 3 times. Go back to up to Object, all the way down to Graph, and Type. And we're going to click the line button here. If you hold your mouse over, it tells you what kind of graph it is. We're going to turn the yellow part into a line. We're going to add the drop shadow. We're going to take the drop shadow piece off, so nothing's clicked there. You're going to click edge to edge lines. You're going to click mark data points if it isn't already. And you're going to click connect data points. Once you get those 3 checked, click OK. And it should have turned the yellow part into a line. Deselect everything and go back to the group selection tool. And we're going to click on the line that we turn the column into the line. Click on the line piece 3 times so it gets all 3 lines. We're going to put the fill up here to none. Oops. And the stroke to yellow. And we're going to size that to 10 points. Go ahead and click off of there, and you should have something that resembles this. Save that with your name behind 9-3.